I simply make this every single day for breakfast. I'm going to start by slicing the tomatoes. I'm going to slice 2 tomatoes. To prepare a delicious recipe, I always make this recipe here. For my breakfast, I'm going to slice the tomatoes and set them aside. Now let's prepare our omelette. I'm going to add 3 eggs to the bowl. These eggs are going to turn out really flavorful. If you want to make it bigger or smaller, just use fewer eggs or more eggs. You can adjust the amount however you like. I'm making my omelet with 3 eggs. I'm going to season it with a pinch of salt. Now let's add some flavor. A pinch of black pepper and also 1/2 teaspoon of paprika. I'm using hot paprika. You can also add other seasonings to your omelet. Just mix everything very well until it's evenly combined. Now I'm going to bring it over to my stove. Now, in my skillet, we're going to add butter. The butter adds so much flavor. I'm going to add about 1/2 tablespoon of butter. I'll spread it around. I'm going to let it melt and then add the tomato slices. Arrange the tomatoes nicely in the skillet. I'm going to place in as many as will fit in my skillet. This tomato omelet is delicious. Now just let the tomatoes fry on one side for about 1 minute so we can flip them. This step makes the tomatoes even more flavorful. Now all you have to do is flip them, so they can brown a little on the other side too. I already flipped them. They're already starting to get a beautiful color. Now I'm going to season the tomatoes with a pinch of salt and a pinch of black pepper. That way the tomatoes become really well seasoned. Now I'm coming in with our beaten eggs. I'm going to pour them right over the top. The eggs are spreading over the tomatoes now. I'm also going to add chopped green onions to taste, which gives the omelet an incredible flavor. The green onions pair perfectly with the omelet. I'm going to keep the heat low. I'll cover it and let it cook for 5 minutes. Look, the omelet is almost ready. Now I'm going to add shredded mozzarella cheese on top. You can also use sliced cheese. The cheese can be shredded or sliced. To make it even tastier, you have to add plenty of cheese on top. The cheese on top tastes amazing. I like it with lots of cheese. It's a really complete breakfast. Delicious. Now I'm going to cover it again and leave it just until the cheese melts. Look, the cheese has already melted. I'm going to run the spatula around the edges to remove it. Carefully slide the spatula around the sides. Look, everything is loosened now. I'm going to transfer it to the plate. So delicious. Look how it comes out whole and perfectly firm. I really recommend making this omelet for your breakfast. It's flavorful and easy to prepare. I'm going to cut out a slice. You can already see how juicy it is inside. My mouth is already watering. This is one of my favorite breakfasts, which is why I always make it here at home. This breakfast is easy and delicious. Look how amazing it is. Make it, because you're going to love it.